and stormy seas are added dangers. The coastal areas around the sub-Antarctic islands are mostly ice-free. And they're the habitat for Antarctic's surprisingly abundant wildlife. These narrow strips of land serve as fighting arena, marriage market, and breeding ground. The Antarctic continent is enclosed by a huge area of ice. Emperor penguins have no problem with the inhospitable conditions. To the largest of the penguin species, the southernmost continent is their home, their kingdom. To us humans, it consists of tales. Tales of Antarctica from the end of the world. The gateway to Antarctica lies in the far south of Argentina, Tierra del Fuego. The sea is the best connection to the rest of the world. One of the few places that exist here is famous far beyond the country's borders. The resort town of Ushuaia, also known as the end of the world. Tapering off into the foothills of the Andes Mountains is the end of the American continent. Around 60,000 inhabitants make their living mainly from fishing or tourism. The season begins in October, when visitors are lured by the southern hemisphere summer. Not far from the city, it's breeding time for the Magellan penguins. Males and females share hatching duties, going off in turns to find food. Only occasionally can they treat themselves to a little time together. Magellan penguins live on fish, squid and krill, and there's a plentiful supply of all of these in the cold waters off Tierra del Fuego. Ushuaia is famous not only due to the many cruise liners that stop here, but particularly in its role as the gateway to Antarctica. It's the starting point for numerous expeditions. The Kapitan Chlepnikov is getting ready for its next voyage into the South Polar Sea. Provisions are loaded and the last passengers board the vessel. November, the beginning of the local summer, is the best time to set out. The lighthouse, Faro des Éclaireurs, lies around 8 sea miles from Ushuaia. It marks the end of the habitable world for human beings. Animals, on the other hand, are very much at home here, as the waters are teeming with sustenance for them. South American sea lions will often choose small rocky islets as their retreat. They rest and sleep here before starting out for their next fishing foray. The males don't have much downtime as they have to guard and protect their harem. The South American blackish oyster catcher feeds on mussels, which it cracks open with its hard